start off the show with our QBs on fire. Remember,
Okay.
you can own this segment if you'd like to advertise and be seen by an extra 20 to 30,000 people per week. But this is our QBs on fire. Low, I'm gonna let you go first. Who's your QB
All
on
right.
fire this week?
Man, I had a couple. Not gonna lie, I had a couple. So I'm gonna give an honorable mention before I pick mine. Okay. My honorable mention is the Broncos QB room. Not a lot of picks. Stidham did
Okay.
well. Sam Ellinger showed his thing. We've heard these names before. They got a nice QB room. But I digress. There's one man that played majority of the game. He also had a game winner, if you will. Stetson Bennett, man. Stetson Bennett. He was
Oh, we had a
28
little
for
Brady moment.
40. Dude, 28 for 40, 324, three TDs and a pick. That's volume. That's an entire game. That's the Stetson that we knew coming out of, you know, college and getting into the NFL. So I talked
Mhm.
about him already. I don't know, man. There might be a little Stetson jersey that I might have to buy. Like I don't know. I
Oh
like
man.
him. I like him going and what he's got moving. You know, he's got Jimmy G who didn't play and injured, beat up Matt Stafford. There's a good chance that the Rams field this man this year. It's possible. I know Jimmy G well. He could be good one day and out for the season the next. So,
That's a fact.
I'm familiar with him. So, yeah, Stetson Bennett, man, he just the poise. He's proving everything I thought he was in coming into it. You don't want to call him a veteran, but if y'all know, he is older. He is one of the older guys that he's ready. I think it's a perfect fit for him right there. And I just enjoyed watching him play, man. So if you ask me, he's on fire. The fact that he's a solid QB3, that might be someone you look and trade for. Like he's not young, but he's got some rookie experience. So I don't know. I like Bennett. Where'd you go with?
I like Bennett to be the number two there, by the way. The how does Jimmy Garoppolo still have a job in the NFL? I think we talked about that a few weeks ago. Pretty questionable. My quarterback on fire. I talked about this guy earlier in the week on TikTok. Made a little video about him that people seem to enjoy. Got a lot of views. Jackson Dart has been my guy. He's in New York. He's got Russell Wilson there. Will obviously be the starter. Some people gave me some flack because I said he could be the best quarterback in this draft class. I did not mean this year. People were uproar. He's not going to start. He's not going to play. Russ, I understand that. But when we look 4 or 5 years down the road, we might go, wow, that Jackson Dart. He was really the best player of that draft class. I think he's got that kind of ability. He was 14 for 16. He hit his first 13 in a row. One TD, no turnovers. He has not turned the ball over in preseason. He's got a QBR of 117 in his 2 weeks with 2 touchdowns. I'll take that efficiency from a rookie all day long. Yes, we expect that Russell Wilson will be the starter there. He also looked pretty decent. But Jackson Dart to me is a guy that I think, in a year or two is going to be called on to be the starter there in New York. I think they've got their future. With Jackson Dart, to me, he was on fire.
Yeah, man, I think it's a solid pick and just a little tagline onto their perfect quarterback to be behind Russell Wilson. Their
Yep.
game can be similar. Jackson's going to have to learn how to manipulate the pocket a little bit and see through like sight lines. Russell's a master of it. So I think he's a great leader. It's a good spot, and Jameis, that's just a locker room guy that you're not going to cut. So I'm curious to see what value he holds or, if
We're
they
going to
just
talk about Jameis
keep
a
him
little bit
around.
later. I expect
Okay. All
Jameis to
right.
get traded, actually, I think,
Okay.
maybe,
Here we go.
because, because Jackson Dart has been throwing darts.